Just a quick video here of the car operating with the BCM Replacer in charge at the moment. I went back to the smaller screen because it's much more discreet and fits very neatly in this corner here. So there you can see the information on the screen. Now the engine's labouring a bit because I've got quite a lot of assist on at the minute, good 10 or 11 amps of tick over assist, commanded with the IMAC&C, and information is obviously being generated there on the BCM Replacer screen. I can switch over to the big characters if I want to, or go back to the smaller ones. So that's much nicer really. Now I've also moved the two OBD devices I had here, and I've made a little bracket and I've basically put them here, and they will just come out of here, so I can put them down on the floor so they're not so obvious, a bit more discreet. So the top one is the IMAC&C, and you can see the regen is commanded. The bottom one is the dual BCM gauge, which is receiving BAT SCI data from the OEM and the BCM Replacer. And obviously you've seen these switches before. I can swap over from the OEM to the Replacer at will, so I'll just flick that up, it will go back to the OEM system. So if the Replacer code falls over and I've got this long trip coming up, a 400-mile trip this weekend, well that's long for me, I should hope to get quite a bit of data and information about how the whole system holds together. The video screen seems very solid now, no interference at all detected the last few days. That seems to be working well, and the dual BCM gauge here at the moment has got the PLX DAQ logging lead plugged in, and it's outputting data to this spreadsheet at 38,400 baud. So I could collect a lot of data, and it's interleaving them, so every other line is basically one of the other BCMs. So the first line may be the BCM OEM one, second line is BCM Replacer, next line BCM, second line BCM Replacer, and it obviously is doing that. So once it's all sorted out and crafted in Excel on the desk, the actual file, should be able to get some data from that. I'll post that later. So that's where we are at the minute. Some more test drives today, short ones, just to fine tune it. Then I've got to do some work on the sampling, which we were discussing on the forum. Thank you for your ideas about that. So I'm going to do some more work on the oversampling of the various voltages and currents, etc. The current one's probably the first one I'm going to tackle. You can see that here. In fact, I'll put it onto the big characters so you can see it better. You can see the current here. So it's jumping around quite a lot, but but it averages out quite well, and the state of charge here has been staying very well in line with the OEM state of charge. But obviously it's jumping around a bit too much for my liking, so I wanted to try and do something a bit about that. So that's where we are. It's all coming on.